Welcome. Today we will be talking about managing the wait as you wait for your decision from UW-Madison and other schools. It is important that you monitor your application and check that everything is turned in. Colleges won't make an admissions decision about you if they don't have all of the materials they need. So you want to follow up with the schools to make sure that everything is turned in. If you don't receive postal or electronic notification that your application is complete, make sure to go and check your school's website or call to ask about the status of your application. Now let's shift focus back to your senior year. Continue working hard and keep up your grades, as they are the most important ongoing factor of the admissions process and could mean the difference between a college acceptance, a wait list, or a rejection. The mid-year report from your high school will include your most recent transcripts and grades. Make sure that the report comes from the school too, okay? Apart from your classes, make sure that you are enjoying your last year. I know this year is a little different because of the pandemic, but make sure that you still enjoy every part of your senior year, as this will be the last time you're in high school. Don't let impatience and waiting put a damper on these special moments. You may want to remember the fun times, not the anguish over your application. You did everything you could. Now it's time to enjoy life and have fun. At this point, you will start double guessing yourself. You could have written your essays differently, filled out the application, or sent in your packet thousands of different ways, but you didn't, and that's okay. Remain confident in what you did do because it's done. There's nothing you can do about it at this point, but wait, and it's out of your hands. So let life take its course, and truthfully, those slight changes are probably not going to make any difference anyways, so you did what you could. Accept the things that you cannot change and congratulate yourself for your efforts, because you have done a lot, and realize that it's out of your hands and move forward. At this point, you have no way of predicting what the outcome will be, so it's important to begin preparing for all potential scenarios. Create a backup plan just in case you aren't accepted into your first choice school or your second, and make sure that you have a safety school in the works. This is where your college list comes in handy, the one that we worked on Release 3. Be sure that you are applying to a lot of schools, and you should be happy to apply to those schools. Don't just apply to them because they're easy or they're right around the corner. Also, fill out FAFSA. If you haven't done already, begin your application for any scholarships available as well. While you're waiting, take the time to formally give thanks to everyone that helped you throughout this process. Write personalized thank you letters or notes or emails to anyone that took time out specifically to help you. The person who wrote you letters of recommendation, your teachers who helped you edit your essays, or your parents who took you to college visits and read your applications over and over. A handwritten thank you note may not seem like much, but it goes a long way. Showing those around you that you sincerely appreciate their efforts at face value, especially since you don't even know the outcome yet, is important. You can also write thank you emails, but I highly recommend a handwritten note. It means so much more to the people. If your friends hear back from you and you don't yet, don't freak out. Most admissions offices operate on a rolling admissions process. So they will be notifying students as their admissions application gets turned in. It is absolutely normal for students within the same high school to receive letters in waves rather than all at once. Truthfully, the reason for the delay doesn't matter. What matters is that you need to stay positive because it isn't over until you get that letter. So stay positive and optimistic. Also, don't take out your frustrations on your friends and families. If you decide to deal with your impatience with a bad attitude, you may have issues with friends and family. They cannot control the admissions process any more than you can and will likely distance themselves from you during this time. If your friends begin to hear back, but you don't, they most likely not tell you because you've been frustrated at the whole process. You want them to feel comfortable around you and be able to celebrate because you want that same thing for you. So try to keep your frustrations under control. There's nothing you can do about it anyways, so try to enjoy the moments and be happy for those around you. If your first choice school doesn't send you an acceptance letter and you absolutely want to go there, then transfer. Our higher education system has built in opportunities specifically for second chances. Believe it or not, students transferring college it's a very common thing for colleges in the first place. Plus, this time around, you likely have more control over the outcome. If you work hard to earn a great transcript in your first or 2 years of college, you'll have serious proof that you absolutely do belong in your dream school. If that's your ultimate goal, harness your energy into motivation for a future transfer. Remember, if you don't get into UW-Madison, you can transfer and still get the rest of your scholarship, the scholarship money anyways.